All right, guys. A man is driving down the street when a cop pulls him over. The cop says, "Hey, your wife fell out of the car a mile ago." The man says, "Thank God, I thought I was going deaf." Hit it.
Welcome to the OF podcast, coming to you from some hellhole in America. Now here are your hosts, David, Ram, and James. Let the pain begin.
Welcome to the OFO podcast, now with 100% more hard nipples.
Yeah, definitely.
The weather out there is fucking ridiculous. It's not so bad down here, but I just came from up north, and like literally hours after I left, my daughter sent me footage from the Ring camera, and just like her husband walking out, you just hear crunch, crunch, crunch because of all the ice and snow that's out there. Do not recommend it. Stay inside, drink some hot chocolate, wild turkey, whatever. Ram, how has your day been?
Cold
Cold.
as fuck.
Cold? How's your nipples, sir?
Hard.
Hard?
Could
That's what we...
cut diamonds with it.
Oh, man. We love that stuff. And James, how is your nipples doing today?
My nipples are great.
That's amazing,
Yes.
sir.
Yes.
Well, we're going to have a show and tell later. I think everyone will just so much love this. Before we get into too much of this, we have to go over with sponsors. And once again, our sponsor this week is Mr. James and his book series. And once again, Waking Wild Book 2 is still #1 with a heart on. Very well done. I heard your sales are going really well this week.
They are. Yes,
I'm very proud of you. That means more money for you, means more free beer for us.
Buy more books. Yeah. You know, give them a 5-star review. Make a comment. Yeah.
Funny thing, I was talking to my girlfriend yesterday, and she just kind of threw this out. She's like, "Well, when we get our apartment together and everything, did you guys want to do the podcast there?" And I'm like, "Would you guys be okay doing in between,
What do you mean in between?
like here and there?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I would be. I know it's a bit of a drive, but you have to drive all the way this way too. So
Yeah, I don't even know what we're going to be saying. I'm looking for something around here, but I'm also like,
I even
anywhere but
considered
San
doing
Juan. Fuck that
I
place.
even considered doing it in my place, but it would still be, you guys would have to drive all this way.
Yeah, same difference.
You know.
But we'll figure it out later. All right, guys. Well, it's that time of the week. It's everyone's favorite time of the week. It is time for the Twitter files. So go ahead and hit the intro for me.
It's time for some weird shit on Twitter. It's time for the Twitter files.
All right. So we got the Twitter files this week, and goddamn, there's a lot of stupidity going on this week. So first little thing, I like this.
In downtown Minneapolis because they
Officer had his finger bitten clean off by an agitator yesterday. There's some pretty troubling photos of that online if anybody wants to look.
We're not going to be looking.
Democratic leadership in Minnesota about that. Tim Walz, Jacob Frey.
no, they haven't expressed any concern for injuries to our officers, and that's been going on for weeks. These are not just agitators anymore; they're violent protests. In fact, the state and the city of Minneapolis abandoned this area in downtown Minneapolis because they couldn't control the situation by the amount of people that have come in just trying to disrupt and impede law enforcement operations. And
Yeah. So this ICE agent literally got his finger bit off by one of these assholes.
Clean off.
Clean off.
Oh, that's the worst.
I mean,
I don't know if you know this, but a bite from a human will almost always become infected.
yeah.
Yeah,
Your mouth has more bacteria and germs in it than even a dog. You can get bit by a dog, and the dog's mouth is cleaner.
And it's amazing too because we're brushing our teeth, using mouthwash, all that kind of stuff.
Well, the only thing that we don't do that dogs do is dogs that lick their asshole. They clean themselves. So I think that's what we should do as an experiment, just to see, what's the kind of bacteria is. Now, granted, if I was that flexible, I wouldn't be here. I'd be at home having fun with myself.
I see.
I'd be single and happy because I'd at least be getting some sex.
Alrighty then.
So, yeah, so this is just, it's fucked up. A couple of things I thought was pretty funny. Our favorite person in the world, Miss Omar, the brother fucker.
Oh,
Yeah. Minnesota is getting hit with severe cold weather this week. Find your closest warming center. And then the quality learning center. If you get cold, come to our school. We have plenty of open space.
Wow. Quality Learning Center.
Learning center. I'm never going to not make fun of that. As everyone saw by our day card. By the way, enrollment numbers are going up, guys, so please enroll today.
I've heard of that about this one.
Another
hoax.
No, this is retarded. Listen to this. Okay. Before I play it, you will be more dumb listening to this than not having it. You will lose brain cells. So I apologize if you read James's next books and you find a fuck ton of typos, and then toilet paper is just like there. It's like that's an entire chapter. It just says toilet paper, and then chapter 5.
More toilet paper.
I'm Somali. I'm proud to be Somali. To me, being Somali isn't just eating bananas with rice. It's a lie. It's like
it's like bananas and rice.
It's an interesting thing. It's very hard to describe what it means to be Somali and what it means to be American, but it's like a cultural fusion.
Well, if you're Somali, you're pretty much your IQ is low. There you go.
People don't really see like
it's all the inbreeding.
People don't think the bananas and rice.
So she starts saying it's not like bananas and rice.
It's like the bananas and rice.
And now she's saying it's like bananas and rice.
People don't really see it's a.
Furthermore, who the fuck eats banana and rice?
Somalis.
Ugh.
But if you've seen the full video, she mentions banana and rice like 10, 11 times.
Oh my God. I don't think my brain can handle that.
I've had banana and rice, but you have like a bowl of rice with some sugar and put some banana on it. I mean, that used to be a common thing when I was a kid, but I don't know why she keeps bringing it up. I don't think it's a Somali thing specifically. I thought it was a Southern thing, to be honest. But
the full
right reason, here, the picture, by the way, it kind of looks like she's taking a shit. I just paused it to a great time.
Yeah, it's a great screen grab right there. The whole reason for this press conference, she alleges that an ICE agent hit her in the head. That's why she has Band-Aids on her forehead, and that they called her the N-word. So it's another hoax. Obviously, I don't believe it one bit.
No.
Where's the police report? Where's the evidence? Where's the witnesses?
I mean, you got everything. You got someone from Somalia, someone from Africa, and someone from China. So, I mean, we got the fruit salad of morons. All right, let's see what we got here. All right. I got a little Fox News.
And a Fox News alert also in Minnesota. The convicted ringleader of one of the state's biggest fraud schemes is speaking to Fox News from behind bars. Now, she believes that the scam was no surprise to local Democratic leaders, and she's naming names. She spoke to Alexis McAdams. Hi, Alexis.
Hey, Dana. Yeah, so everywhere you look in the state of Minnesota, right, there seems to be another fraud scam. So this one involves Amy Bach. She's a Minnesota woman convicted of fraud for taking taxpayer money that was meant to feed hungry kids. But listen to this. Bach tells me the real issue here is the state of Minnesota, which she says kept giving scammers your taxpayer money even after they were flagged as fraudsters.
I have to believe that the governor's office and Keith Ellison's office were aware of this. They've said they were involved in helping the FBI. They've said they were made aware. But apparently I'm scary, so they couldn't do anything.
So Bach ran this nonprofit called Feeding Our Future. You might have heard of it. It was one of
she looks like she's on meth.
In this $250 million scam. You can
and not like that bad meth, that really good meth.
Set up sham restaurants. They pretended they were making these meals. They got paid by the state for those meals, but they just pocketed the cash. Bach, who's looking at 30 years behind bars, tells me the state signed off on those businesses, not her.
It all went through a process. They were all approved. They were all paid by the state, yet all the fingers are being pointed at me.
And it's not just Bach. Whistleblowers told a congressional committee Minnesota Governor Tim Walz and Attorney General Keith Ellison there ignored warnings for years as millions of dollars and millions were stolen on their watch. Congress is investigating a long list of massive fraud schemes in the state. It's hard to keep up. Prosecutors say it's led to at least $9 billion in fraud, Dana, and counting. Congress also asking...
Okay, so part of me really wants to believe her story. The other part, she's in jail. She's gonna say whatever the fuck she wants to turn the light off of her. Do I believe she's telling the truth? Yeah. I mean, come on. But I haven't noticed any Somalis being arrested. This is a white woman.
I bet she votes Democrat though.
Oh, obviously, sir. Obviously. And I've read about this when they were confronted about it. It's like, well, we stood outside for people. We watched maybe 14 people go in through the front. Where's all these thousands of people that you said you serve a day?
Oh, yeah.
And then it's like, no, well, we have that back door. So they're going all the way in the back, and that's where they're getting their meal, and they're just walking out. Yeah, sure. Okay.
Yeah, they said that they feed, I don't know how many thousands of people.
I was like 1,400 a day or something like that.
The FBI was like, no, we were sitting outside watching. In 1 month, you had 14 people come in and out. Most of them were workers.
And then that's when they were like, oh, but, we have that back door. That's where they come. You didn't have surveillance back there. Yeah, sure. God damn it. This is a fun seeker. Justin Nova was just arrested in Columbus, Ohio, because of course it's Columbus, was for threatening to kill ICE agents. He allegedly wrote on X, "Can't wait to shoot these pussy ICE agents and retarded MAGA maggots." Police discovered body armor, guns, ammo when executing a search warrant. Good.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what they should be. If you actively threatening, I don't care where it is, in public, on video, on social media, if you're threatening to kill people, I don't care who it is, with the exception of pedophiles. If you go out there and say, hey, I'm going to go kill a bunch of pedophiles, I'm like the ostrich in the sand. I didn't see or hear anything. But other people, people just doing their jobs, come on.
This is entirely media and Democrats' fault. They are egging this on.
Yeah.
They're literally making false claims, claiming that ICE is going out there and they're just abducting people and they're taking little children and they're.
Oh my God, that children thing.
Yeah, and it's a complete lie.
Yeah.
Although I did remind several people that if a child is here illegally, they can still be deported. It is legal to deport them.
They should. The one you're talking about,
in that case, that wasn't the case. They weren't deporting a child, and the child wasn't under arrest.
Yeah, the father literally abandoned the child to get away from ICE because he had an active warrant for his arrest. And the funny thing is, I don't know if you heard about it, they took the child to the mother, and the mother refused to take the child because she was afraid she was going to get deported too.
That's the thing, though. They report these, or they make these false reports as flat out lies, frankly. They're not even just mistakes, they're flat out lies. And then people believe them. And then when you put out the truth, people will still continue to believe the lie. I mean, people still believe the hands that don't shoot lie.
Yeah.
With Brown. That was debunked a long time ago.
Oh, they're still saying the fucking Trump said the whole servicemen are losers and suckers and losers and stuff like that. I mean, come on. It's already been debunked so many times. It's the whole fact that if you tell a lie so many damn times, people start thinking it's the truth. Okay, let's move to something just stupid instead of depressingly stupid.
What is that going to do?
How to protect your car from being stolen.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I can see people being too stupid to figure it out, but I don't.
Just left the wrench up.
It's obviously a prank or a joke.
Oh,
it's just
God.
dumb as hell.
Okay, now here's some more levity, guys. This is Donald Trump golfing, and Tim Walz is unfortunately on his golf course. Okay, I gotta mute that. We will get copyrighted. There you go.
Oh, that's awesome.
Let's watch it again, guys. It just oh. Yeah, there we go. That's my president. Let's see here. Base Minnesota student just shut down his live teacher Teacher smears ice, angers as murderers. Kid claps back hard. Just because you're yelling doesn't mean that you're winning the argument. Let's listen to this.
His move should have been to go like this if he was really afraid. Your job as a police officer is to de-escalate. No, you had no. Shut was not because watch the video, he was not in danger. Just because you're yelling doesn't mean you're winning an argument. Just because you're yelling doesn't mean you're winning. Josh?
Apparently, she didn't watch the video.
Yeah.
Obviously not. I mean, a lot of these people just hear it on social media where they like clip it up so it looks really, really bad. And then they go, oh my God. And then literally, if you look at those posts, other people like us will say, oh, by the way, here's the full video.
Right.
This is what really happened.
That's the thing. And you don't have to wait until you are dead before you pull the trigger. And that's what that's what they're thinking. Well, you know, it wasn't going to be that serious. Well, you don't know that.
Yeah.
You know, she was. And we don't know what it would have been had he not shot.
I have to assume that she's talking about the ICE agent that shot Renee Good to save himself.
That's what it sounds like.
It sounds like it, but then again, I mean, there's been a couple of ICE-involved shootings as of late, so.
Yeah, well, I mean, I looked into it. If that's the case, I looked into what happened to the ICE agent. He has broken ribs and internal bleeding. He was really hurt.
Yeah.
If you watch the full video from a different perspective, you can see he's got like major whiplash. And she hit him hard enough for him to fold over and hit the car.
Yeah. I mean, I looked at the body cam footage. I mean, he got hit.
Yeah. He got hit hard.
And the funny thing is, a lot of stuff's been coming out with that stupid cunt about. She was actually one of the. How can I say it? She's one of the organizers for these ICE protests.
Yeah. They were trying to say, "Oh, she's just an innocent bystander."
She just dropped off her child at school, and then she got stranded. And no, she set this shit up. All right, moving on. Let's see here. The sensitive content. Should I show it?
Depends. Set.
Yeah. Ooh. Fuck him up. Fuck him up.
Ooh.
As deserved.
That's what we call an educational beatdown.
You and your pink backpack. See that I would have hit him with it, but that's just me.
Yeah, that would be overboard. That's when you end up getting charged. If you
fuck him.
Did the smart thing.
I can see them charging the guy that actually was just protecting himself in his truck.
Depending on what state he's in.
Yeah.
All right. You got kids. What do you guys think about this? Because this is how I learned how to swim.
Yeah, that's pretty much how I learned how to swim.
My grandfather threw me in a lake and said, sink or swim. But he was right there, just like she is, making sure nothing would happen.
Yeah.
And people are on an uproar over this fucking shit because they're like, no. What about the child? The child could be hurt and killed.
Because they didn't experience life like that.
I don't know.
It's a little harsh. I learned to swim taking swimming lessons at the community pool.
I mean, some people do that, but I mean, I grew up on a farm. So, I mean, very old school method. Like,
right? Yeah, I took swimming lessons later, but when I was little, basically what they did was put me into the ocean. We were in California. They were just like, there you go.
Learn.
I don't really remember everything, but basically the way they told me is they said basically they explained to me what to do. And you know, of course, I had the advantage of being able to see other people swimming, and so you could see that, okay, they don't just, drown. You got to move your arms and feet.
Well, even newborns, they naturally, when you put them in the water, they just float up on their back and they breathe that way.
That's exactly what that kid did, except for the video is acting weird. Here we go, guys. If you guys are looking for a career, now hiring police, Philadelphia Sheriff's Office, and yes, this is actually real. Do you notice anything?
One, they only have one man.
That's actually a woman.
Yeah, he said there's one man, the black dude.
Oh, I'm sorry. It was so dark I couldn't see. Sorry, my bad.
You should say that. Yeah. And then, of course, all the women are out of shape.
It looks like a fucking grandma.
Right? She looks like a grandma.
What is she going to do? Chase a fucking robber with a walker?
The bottom left is obviously a dyke.
That's a dyke.
Does she work at the desk? The sheriff's office desk? Or she's probably in dispatch or something.
I don't know, man. First of all, I don't believe women should be in law enforcement. I mean, maybe detectives, because women do pick up certain things men don't. But like patrol officers and stuff like that, I mean, we've seen too many times where they accidentally shooting someone or getting away or getting the shit kicked out of them.
They're easily overpowered.
Yeah.
There's that video where that guy was compliant and he says, "Oh, I'm carrying. I'm licensed to carry. It's in the holster on my hip." And so this female officer goes and grabs it and she just discharges it right into his leg and shoots him.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah, I'm serious. There's a
bunch
of videos about it too.
I'm gonna have to look that up for next week because damn, that sounds fucked up.
That was just negligence. And like, there's women that are very capable. They could.
I'm not saying all women aren't, but I mean, it's not everyone. It's like, oh, we're all equal. We're not. There are a handful that are selected that can actually do the job. They can put down someone if they need to, but 90%, and that's being generous.
The problem is that they are the outlier, and the outlier don't make the rule. So.
They're the exception to the rule. So, but
it's also hard to take them serious. I'm sorry, it's like I get this like when I was rear-ended. The officer that showed up, she was actually really cute. She was maybe 5'2", if that.
Oh, that's just sunk to you, sir. I know you like the fun size,
right? She should have qualified, and I'm like, how is anybody supposed to take that serious? She was like a cute little thing, and I'm just like.
I don't know.
I
can't say anything. I know someone who watches this show. Anyways, moving on. This is amazing.
Oh,
so protester, guess where? And spits. Oh, motherfucker! What the hell is going on with the feed today?
It is a crime to spit on an officer.
And then they take that son of a bitch down. So is spitting at an officer like considered an assault? Because I've heard different things.
No, yes, it is.
It is?
Spitting on anyone is considered assault.
Really?
It could be considered a biological attack because you don't know what diseases they might have.
Really? I did not know that.
It's actually a more severe charge to spit on someone.
So every time I have sex with my girl and I spit on for some lube, that's considered assault. I'm assaulting her coochie.
Yeah, that might be... Could have done that without this.
But
that's mutual consent.
Mutual consent. Okay. I'm good.
Consenting to it.
And it sucks because I'm white and she's Hispanic because they can also trump me up on a hate crime.
Did you call her any slurs while you were doing it?
I do like the dirty talk.
I mean, do you call her your little jalapeno or something?
There you go.
my hot tamale mama.
Well, hot tamale mama. I like that.
Is that a racial slur these days?
I'm sorry. I just see James doing this, bringing a sex doll on the plane.
That's funny, but that's an actual.
Yeah, it's an actual. Yeah. No, it's an actual sex doll.
No, that's a woman.
I'm saying it's a sex doll.
She does a lot of funny clips on the internet.
I'm still saying she's a sex doll.
She's pretending to be a sex doll, sure.
No, I'm looking like that. Yeah, she's an actual sex doll. Oh. She might be human, but she's a sex doll.
I like it.
Good acting, but it would disturb a lot.
Yeah, just a little bit. Israel set to honor Charlie Kirk with an award for fighting anti-Semitism. I think that's fucking awesome.
I think it's good. Yeah.
But then you're just still going to hear people, oh my God.
Yeah. There's so many lies about that, man.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. Kirk will be posthumously honored with the award at the International Conference on Combating Anti-Semitism. See, that's good. That's great.
I agree with that, but I mean, we shouldn't need a conference to tell you being fucking hating Jews is wrong. I mean, didn't we fight a world war for that?
Yeah, that was a part of it, yeah. I mean, the thing is, though, is you still have a lot of people that think it is okay. I mean, like I say, it's really more of a spiritual thing than anything.
Yeah, I mean, I believe unless your religion involves raping, murdering, or like killing kids, believe and do whatever the fuck you want.
Basically, Islam.
Yeah. So Islam bad, all the other religions good. I even like the Scientology people. They're not out there killing people. They believe they're little aliens flying in and they're going to be all going up into space. By God, go with you, sir.
They're fucking crazy, and it's a huge scam.
Oh, yeah.
Like, how much money do you need to spend for them to give you the final stages or whatever? It's like hundreds of thousands of dollars.
You need Tom Cruise money, and that's exactly,
Crazy.
What? Is that it?
It's the weather.
I had more.
It's the shit weather.
I'm telling you, something's going off the internet connection today. Well, let me unplug this and switch to Wi-Fi and see what happens.
Well, I saw a sad video of this old war veteran. He's going through the streets, and all these protesters are calling him a Nazi and just like a fascist, and he's screaming back at them, and he's like, "I'm fed up with all of you assholes." He's like, "I fought against that type of tyranny. How dare you call me that?" He turns around, he's like, "Give me a gun. I'll shoot every one of these motherfuckers right now."
Sadly, we don't have enough people like that. All right, guys, that's the end of the Twitter files. I guess, we're just going to leave it on this note right here.
The sex doll.
The sex doll. That's pretty. I know it's cold out there, guys. So, that should warm the cockles of your heart. All right, guys. Well, it's time for the question of the week, and we're doing a retro little thing this week.
Okay.
I'm sure everyone loves this movie. It still not out. I hear it's in development hell right now. So this week, the question of the week is brought to you by Die Until You're Dead. Ram's feature role. I don't know why it's not out yet, sir.
We're having licensing issues with China.
China? What the hell kind of licensing issues could you have problem with China?
It's a translation thing for the subtitles.
I could see that. Too many F-bombs.
Too many.
It's
an amazing movie, though.
Yeah.
Best actor.
We've seen the uncut version so far. The things he does to Barney, oh my God. That purple dinosaur deserved every fucking bullet hole he got. Anyways, go ahead and hit the trailer.
In a world where everyone seems to be above the law, comes the one man who's had enough of all the stupid shit. Coming this summer, Detective Big Dick Johnson, the Mega Maga, is about to clean up the streets of San Francisco in Die Until You're Dead. From the OFO podcast, watch Ram in a role he was born to play as Detective Dick Johnson in this 17-hour nonstop thrill ride, Die Until You're Dead. Watch Big Dick Johnson take down pedos, rapists, drug lords, and the forgotten Taco Bell Chihuahua in the streets of San Francisco in the heart-pounding roller coaster of a meth trip and fuck film. Die Until You're Dead. He isn't going to stop till the streets are clean, and so is his Johnson. This summer, he's going to MAGA your ass in until he screams, Die Until You're Dead.
All right, guys, that is amazing. I still, just like I said last time, I don't know why you did the whole little...
It's for the ladies.
It's for the ladies. In case you haven't noticed by the intro, we inserted that in there just for the ladies. And I don't know which ladies. But anyways, so the question of the week. If you could live in any book, which one would it be?
Ooh, that's a tough one because there are so many great books. But just for fun, I'm going to say Megaspace.
Megaspace?
Yeah, Megaspace.
Wasn't that your answer for another one? I was like, if you could hang out with any fictional character and you was like another...
He was one of the characters.
Yeah. At this point, I think you're just pushing your books, sir.
Well, you know, if he didn't really want those things, he wouldn't have written about them.
Yeah, true. It's like an awesome environment.
I think I would also choose Megaspace. The ability to augment yourself and upgrade your body, that'd be fucking badass.
I already know the book I want to be in. Kama Sutra. I want to live in that book. I'll be very happy with it. That's probably the only book I've read cover to cover multiple times. It's a great read, guys.
Well, I don't know if this is true, but I've heard that in India, the men, their penises are so small they had to invent smaller condoms for them.
Really?
And so the Kama Sutra
I figured that would be for like Japan or China.
No, actually it's India. And so the Kama Sutra, I think they invented it so the women could get some pleasure out of sex also. Is that Japanese Pepsi? It's fucking cool.
You know, look at this. Big cola.
Mhm.
They're trying to. It's like the same thing with guys over here when they buy a big old truck or they're driving a big rig. They say they're compensating for something. Big soda. Okay. Well, I'll have to look into that because the condom thing is pretty interesting. Considering like them over there in India, if that is true, I think we should all send the men's like the magnums from the states over there. They could wear them as full bodysuits.
Well, didn't they do that in World War II? The soldiers were dropping magnum condoms and shit everywhere to intimidate the enemy.
I think it was Vietnam.
Was it Vietnam?
Yeah, it was Vietnam. They were trying. Well, James, you might know that, didn't they? I heard they did a lot of propaganda in Vietnam. Like I know they dropped leaflets and they played music. They wouldn't
I do
understand
know that much.
I
They had the
think
radio
they
thing.
also like dropped like condoms, like Magnum-sized condoms.
I had heard that, but I don't know if it's confirmed or not.
I don't know. Well,
I've
maybe.
heard that before.
Still funny.
Oh
If you
yeah,
wanna know?
definitely.
India, average penis size, 5.1 inches.
That's actually average.
Average.
Isn't like 5 considered average?
No, it depends on the country. They're all different. I'm actually looking at a list.
I
Laos is
only know
4
is the
inches.
U.S. like the average is I think 5. So I am like
Nepal is 3.9 inches.
well beyond average. I'm good.
I mean, seriously. It's
Yeah.
like tiny dudes, man.
Although, isn't also India the place of the country where they have those monks that can like pull a semi with their cocks, or they wrap their penises around like a metal bar and they can lift weights with it.
That's impressive.
I mean, I couldn't do that. I mean, like my first attempt, you'd hear just. Ah! I don't know how we got onto cocks, but
So you brought up the whole
Kama
condom
Sutra.
thing.
the Kama Sutra thing.
Mm-hmm. It's your fault.
Yeah, it's always my fault. Same thing my girlfriend tells me. All right, so moving on. If you guys would like to answer the question of the week, please comment below, even though none of you will. Bastards. Okay, so we're still in the month of January, and we are still in old versus new month. And yeah, I got a feeling this is going to have a lot of hate. However, as I messaged you guys last night, I watched Back to the Future 1 through 3 yesterday because I haven't watched the trilogy. And by the way, that is the only good trilogy. Star Wars was the original, but when they made the prequels and the new ones, it no longer became a trilogy. I got issues with the third one. Major fucking issues. One, Marty has seen all these cowboy movies that were made. Why would he let Doc dress him in that?
Seriously.
2, the fuel line got cut in the DeLorean, right? So they couldn't start it up or anything like that. What about the other fucking DeLorean that was already there in the cave? Just go and siphon the fucking gas out of the tank.
Interesting.
But no, let's try this whiskey. And they blow out the fuel injection system. And he's like, it's going to take me a month to fix it. It's an electronic fuel injection system. If you couldn't fix the fucking chip to get him back, to send him back into the future, I don't think he's going to be able to fix that either.
Huh. I
These are
hadn't
good
really thought
points.
about that.
Yeah, like these are things that I was watching yesterday on the thing. And I still love the movie. It's great. But I'm just like, just go get the other gas from the other fucking car. They don't even bring it up. I mean, if they said, well, why don't we just go get the gas from the other DeLorean? And he said, it's gone. It's all out of gas. Okay, cool. Problem solved. But they didn't bring it up. It's like, that's a huge plot hole right there. Just go get the fucking gas. And besides, if he can make ice cubes out of all that shit, I'm sure he can get some fucking oil and refine gasoline.
Yeah, it would take a little while, but you could do it.
Yeah.
You couldn't just enjoy the movie, could you?
I do enjoy them. I've enjoyed the movie for over 20 years.
No.
These are things that just pissed me off last night when I was watching it.
I still enjoy it though.
I still enjoy
I
it.
watched it. And I don't watch it all the time, but every few years I will rewatch the entire trilogy.
Like, there's one thing that I don't like about time travel movies where they just have like some computer and they punch in the date and like how does time and relativity know what you're trying to tell it? There's no numbers in the sky that says today's date is January whatever the fuck 2002. You know?
Yeah.
Like how does punching numbers in a computer? How does that tell you exactly how far back to go.
I have an odd theory because I had actually thought about this before.
Oh yeah,
because it'll say time runs linearly, right? It isn't just all over. It isn't just a big, blob. So what you were basically doing is telling the computer exactly how much power and for exactly how long you need it to last or to be on for it to reach that exact point. That's the only thing that I can think of. Is how it would depend. The more power you use, the further you move. So you would have to have exact calculations, and obviously the computer would do that because I wouldn't do it.
That's interesting.
Never know, sir. I don't know. You're cutting yourself short, sir. You have a mechanical brain.
No, I'm just a creative brain.
Creative
That's
writer.
the only thing I can think of is the power would have to match exactly your distance and time that you need to travel.
That's a good theory.
Now, how you get it to go forward versus backwards, I don't know. But apparently, they've been able to
switch the polarities.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really know.
The OFO podcast, now solving time travel one episode at a time. Okay. Anyways, back to the original point. Go ahead and hit the intro for old versus no, please.
Old versus new, the battle rages on. Voices of the past harmonize with the dawn. Embrace the chaos, let the metal play strong. It is so F-Tail, we sing our song.
All right, guys. This episode's fucking weird. Plus, we're doing it on a Sunday, so I'm feeling religious. This is the only second Sunday one we've had to do because, like, the first time we did it on a Sunday is because I fucked up the audio, and then we had to come in the next day and do the episode all over again. And today, we come in on Sunday. Even though I was on vacation, I got back enough time on Saturday, but Ram was busy doing something, and James has an appointment with his regular hooker. So, I mean, unfortunately, it couldn't be done. Anyways, movie of the week. The movies that we watched this week are Running Man and The Running Man. The first one was from 1987. In a future dystopian America, a wrongfully accused and convicted policeman gets his shot at freedom when he forced to participate in a TV game show where convicts called runners must battle killers for their freedom. FYI, this is going to be the movie we all pick as the best. And then there is the 2025 one, the one that just came out. A man enjoys a game show in which contestants are allowed to flee anywhere in the world, are pursued by hunters hired to kill them. Second movie fucking sucked.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
I mean, it had no heart. I mean, I know they tried to do the whole, I love my daughter and she's sick and I'm running and this is my only option. I felt no emotional attachment to his family or him or why he was doing it.
He was an asshole from the beginning.
Yeah.
How could I like him?
He was like a really unlikable liberal man.
Yeah.
And he was like, we need to unionize, like companies are evil, and then he wonders why he keeps getting fired from all these jobs because he's a piece of shit. All he does is put in complaints against the companies, and then he wonders why they let him go, and he can't get hired anywhere.
Look, you get paid to be at your job. Working sucks.
Yeah, especially in like a dystopian future or whatever, where everybody's struggling real bad and he's just complaining about having to work and earn money.
Not only that, like the villains suck. I hated the fucking villain. I like Josh Brolin. I think he's a great actor. He's been in a lot of my favorite movies. No, I just didn't like him in this movie at all. I think the original bad guy from the original Running Man, way more charismatic. More of an asshole. You wanted to see him get his up and comings. And also, he was the first host of the Family Feud.
Right?
Yeah. Rob Dawson. What's his full name?
He had that game show host kind of.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Where is
character.
he?
He did it well because he was one.
Richard Dawson.
Killian.
Killian.
There it is. Yeah, Richard Dawson. That dude. You probably remember because you're older than me, but you might not have seen him on there. He had a thing on the Family Feud where like any of the attractive women, he would just come over and just like start smooching on them and stuff like that. That was his thing, and I don't blame him. If I was a game show, I was like, "Come here, darling. Aren't you just so pretty?" But yeah, that was his thing. And to see him like he's the friendliest, nicest guy in the game show, and then you see him in this movie, like what an asshole! It just made the movie for me.
Yeah, I love the duality of his personality, where he plays coming off as real charismatic, and he's like, I love everybody. Who do you love? And they're like, we love you, Killian, whatever. And then he's walking into the office, and the janitor accidentally hits him in the shoe with his mop, and he's like, oh, don't worry about it, it's fine. You have a great day. What was your name again? Whatever. And he gets in the elevator with his security. He's like, make sure that guy's fired by the end of the day.
Yeah.
You know? There's the real asshole in him comes out.
I love it.
He was a great bad guy because you're like, oh, what an asshole. I hate him. Definitely the bad guy in the movie. And that was real clear from the start. The second movie didn't do that at all.
No.
It was just like, okay, they lied about him, but he was already unlikable and an asshole.
Yeah.
Like, I would have hated him without them having to lie about it.
Yeah.
Seriously.
It made no sense. I mean, they couldn't even follow like the same fucking story arc on it. Maybe if it was the same story arc, I'd still fucking hate the movie. But I mean,
right?
The whole throwing in the wife and child thing, it's been so overdone.
Right? And then of course they changed the environment where they're literally doing this hunt in
anywhere in the world.
Anywhere in the world, you know, where people live. So random people are being killed and murdered while they're chasing this guy down, but yet there's no consequences for any of that. You know, and yet people are still going, yay, let's continue with this show. I really don't see that happening. That's not the same as Gladiators. Gladiators didn't go murder people in the stands. People watched the fighting, and that's what got them off.
Yeah.
But, you know, that's what the first one got right. It was more gladiatorial in that way.
Yeah, I don't remember how many blocks it was set off to, but it was all sealed off. That's where the thing was. You had to start and end, and that was it.
Yep.
Here, just like, go wherever the fuck you want to go, I guess. I mean, it was stupid.
Yeah, it was in the wasteland, the first one. And the only people that were there, they knew about the dangers. And it was the biker gangs, the people that didn't want to live in the city, and the resistance. Those were the people that were there in the wasteland.
But they had enough common sense. Did you see them anywhere near where they were fighting?
Right.
No.
Nope.
It was like, it wasn't in broad daylight during like rush hour traffic. Like, oh, let's just Uzi them down.
Right. It just didn't make any sense.
It was oh my god, this fucking movie sucks.
Original, awesome.
The original was chef's kiss. I don't remember any nudity in either of them.
I don't even.
Was there? Because was there any in the original?
There was lingerie, but
I mean, she looked. Even though the chick that's one thing I didn't like about the original.
The Puerto Rican girl.
Yeah, I didn't really. I just didn't like her. I thought she was more annoying than anything, and to me, I didn't find her attractive.
Amber Mendez.
She
wasn't bad looking.
I mean, I'm not saying she wasn't, but I'm just saying I didn't find her attractive.
Yeah. What's her real name? Maria Conchita Alonso.
Conchita. Okay, so let's get this out of the way. Nudity rating is 0. There are no nudity as far as I know. If there was, feel free to blast me, admonish me in the comments. I don't give a fuck. So the question is, guys, obviously the remake was so much better. So what do you rate these guys? What do you rate the original and the remake, and which one do you prefer?
So original nudity rating 0, star rating top marks. Probably give it a 4 3/4.
4 3/4.
Yeah, the one-liners in Arnold. It was just his time, his prime, his time to shine. He's like up-and-coming star. He'd already done all these great hits, and then put him in the Running Man, where he's just a big badass killing all the guys that are used to killing people. Like, it was awesome. So I give it a 4 3/4 for that one.
And which one do you prefer?
The original, obviously. The remake sucked. The main character was really unlikable just to begin with.
I like the actor though. I mean, I really did, but
of course.
It sucked. The lines, even he couldn't make that shit work.
And the women were complaining about the remake too. what's his name? One of the hunters, the main hunter, the one that wore the mask the whole time. That guy's really attractive. Like even by men's standards, he's a good-looking dude. And women were complaining that they had his face covered the whole movie. So not even the women were like, "Yeah, there's nothing in this for me."
James, what'd you think?
I'll go with a 4.5 only just because I don't want to copy AJ there. Yeah, for the first one. I don't even know what I want to give the second one because the second one honestly sucked to me. Visually, it was great.
I can spot the CGI and I hate that.
Oh yeah, I guess there's that too. But it's just like, acting, storyline, character development. The second one sucked. First one was really good. Arnold in his prime. Even for the era, I think that the quality could have been a little clearer, a little better, but it was still a really good movie. And of course, I loved it when I was a youngster. So
yeah,
an extra half a star just for nostalgia.
Well, I'm giving The Running Man a 5, obviously. I love it. It's pure Arnold cheese. I'm almost really, really wish that they would make a remake of Commando so I could just go back and watch the original again.
Mm-hmm.
Which I can do at any time, but I want to do a review for the show.
Why don't we pick a movie that's kind of like Commando?
Nah, we already got two more movies to watch. I don't know if you guys are going to like either, but I like the first one, actually. I thought it was pretty good.
The remake, I'll give it a 0.5.
Yeah, I mean, the remake, I'm going to give it a straight out 1. I did not like it.
The explosion was kind of cool. That was a bad.
I mean, it's one of those movies where it reminds me of a Michael Bay film. They have explosions just for the sake of having explosions. It's like, you need to hit every 3 little sections in there. I'm like, okay, why? Well, he flushed the toilet. You don't need an explosion.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck that movie.
It just sucked. They spent millions, I'm sure, on that thing, and they did a bad job.
It was already out before I can download it, less than a month after it got released.
It was that bad.
It was that bad. Funny thing is, do you know the origins of the movies?
I don't.
No.
It was based on a Stephen King short story.
Nice.
Oh, awesome.
So, go figure.
Another Stephen King story movie.
Last week was the Stephen King based story. This one was like a short story.
I need to do the same thing. I need to write a bunch of short stories because I have so many ideas. It kind of,
Telling you, comic books.
I'm telling you, sir.
Just team up with some artist
or just do a real insulting one, with stick figures. Just be really just throw it out there and be and just have a stick figure of a woman in there, and you just stick figure, and you just go little
circle boobs,
little circle boobs, and then just have string, a couple of strings from the hair, just real horrible.
And then, my God, you turn the page and then. What are these stick figures doing to each other?
They're sticking one another.
That's funny.
All right. So, because I've been dying to hear his thoughts and rants, it is now time for Ram's top 10 out of context. Thoughts? Please hit his intro.
Ram's got voices running through his head. Ram's is about to penetrate your mind. Here's Ram's top 10 out of context thoughts.
Take it away.
All right, number 1. You go to jail because you didn't kill anyone? This is horseshit. I'd go to jail for much worse.
I agree.
And I wouldn't complain about it either. And number 2, the OFO podcast daycare is more secure than this prison, and it's not a scam, everyone. It's not a scam. Number 3, if more hot women worked out in lingerie, they would be at the gym more often. Number 4.
And not just because the ice cream parlor is right next to the gym either.
Yeah. Number 4, this motherfucker looks like a Magnum condom wrapper. Number 5, when I think hockey, Asian isn't the last race that comes to mind, but it's certainly not near the top of the list. What the fuck? Number 6, a little chainsaw to the ribs and you're ready to die. What a fag. Number 7.
Pussies.
If my friend got electrocuted like that, I wouldn't check his pulse either. I would just run away and tell everybody that he died. Number 8, I wish I could flamethrower my neighbor's dog. Number 9, I'd flamethrower my Mexican neighbors too. And number 10, fuck you and your shitty Tejano music. I hate my neighbors.
And that was Ram's top 10 out of context spots and feelings from the sound of it. Yeah, I have to agree. My next door neighbors, they play Tejano music all the time. Every couple of weeks, they throw a big party and everything. It's annoying as fuck.
Yeah. I have some neighbors that do something similar.
Luckily for me, though, my neighbors are at least respectful. My next door neighbors, 10 o'clock when the ordinance kicks in, they lower down the music. They try not to make so much noise. I appreciate that. Opposed to the neighbors that are on literally the opposite side of the street and a couple houses down where at 3 a.m, I'm still hearing people go, It's fucking annoying. This has been a mini rant. Thank you for listening. So now, since we got all this hate bottled up, I think it's time for the douchebag of the week.
Ooh, nice.
It's going to be very, very interesting this week. So go ahead and hit the intro for it.
This is the douchebag. I said douchebag of the week.
All right, guys. So the douchebag of the week is Don Lemon and these jackasses for invading a fucking church and disrupting a church. Oh, and further news, they were putting up charges, and a left-wing judge refused and basically pushed the charges through. She dropped the charges on them.
Yeah.
This is bullshit. Literally, this is against the law.
Yeah.
A little backstory. Don Lemon and a bunch of, this retard here. Let's listen to him rant and rave.
I mean, what we're seeing around this country is they're using their political influence to attack people that disagree with them. They're going to come at me with charges, and I'm not scared of that. There's no base for these charges.
Isn't that what he's doing?
No, he did commit a crime.
Their service.
He's wearing a fucking, oh my God, Big Papa would be fucking pissed.
Came in and removed us, so we didn't stop their service. In fact, people were still praying the entire time. The music was still
praying that you got the fuck out.
So, Pam Bondi, you want to come and arrest me? You want to come and give me charges? So be it. And for all the people giving me death threats, threatening my life, kill me. Go ahead, kill me. Because
hey, we got his permission. That's considered permission.
I would bet that's not actually happening. We see this a lot on the left where they'll make these claims like that, and then when they actually look into it over and over and over, you find that it's not true, or if it is, it's from their own side trying to make it look like somebody from that.
No, am I saying our side is fucking perfect and angels? Fuck no, we got militants and everything else out there fucking crazy, but the difference between them and us, we don't plan it, we don't put it on social media, we just go and do it. So
do you have the video of him inside the church and the things that he said?
As a matter of fact, I do. Well, actually, starting here, this is actually them outside of the church.
This is what proves that Don Lemon was involved.
I can't tell you what is going to happen, but you're going to watch it live unfold here on the Don Lemon Show.
They're planning this.
For this reason, for this reason, it may look like MAGA coded, but there's a reason they have so many white people. I'm just going to be honest. It's because of the operation that they're doing today. It's important to have allies, as they said, white allies here.
Why does that matter?
Who gives a fuck?
It's all about race.
Turned their camera off of them because they're giving some critical information here.
Okay. This cocksucker, and no, I'm not being homophobic or anything like that. He is gay. He does suck cock. I am being 100% correct. This cocksucker decides to go in there, organize this fucking protest at a church. They're not and they're preaching about fucking, Trump is our savior, and our angels are ICE agents. They're talking about Christ. They're talking about the Lord. They're in church. It has zero to do with anything. Have to do with ICE or any other protesting. Zero.
Yeah. Their entire excuse was, I guess, one of the pastors there, supposedly a member of ICE. I don't remember his position, but yes, people in churches do have jobs outside of church.
Yeah.
Go figure.
It's just how it is. You're not getting, supported by the church.
Yeah,
in most cases, especially smaller churches, many times you have pastors and assistant pastors that are not being supported by the church. They might be getting a small stipend or whatever.
Yeah, they might be providing them housing and stuff like that, but they're not paying for electricity, food, stuff like that.
Or even nothing, especially for assistant pastors and things like that. Oftentimes they're not. So
This is what James Wood. Yes, I love James Wood on Twitter. He's an amazing man. Says, I think attacking Christians at a church is the turning point in a civil war that has been brewing since the sexual deviants of the left went insane with Trump's victory. That embroiled bitch Don Lemon stirred the shit this time. Is not surprising. He's not new at it after all. I mean, that's the truth. That's he did it just for views, and this is them coming in and fucking disrupting.
Yeah, and they think that they're heroes and that they're doing something amazing, and they're not.
Well, I'm sure like the fucking Ku Klux Klan think they're fucking heroes and shit. They weren't. They're fucking inbred hillbillies.
Exactly.
What?
And look at the other people that they're getting up and shit.
What does that have to do with church?
Nothing. This is a communist revolution. That's why they're walking into a church to make people uncomfortable. Again, this is a communist revolution. It's not about ICE. It never was. Actually, I believe that. I don't think all this bullshit with ICE in Minnesota right now is all based on people, hey, look at this. We're doing this over there. So they'll try to forget about the fucking fraud. Because I noticed they were already doing that. And then as soon as all that fraud got thrown into the daylight, that's when all the riots and everything started.
Yeah, it is. This has been a communist Marxist revolution. It's been going on for decades. And they're just using ICE as an excuse to create chaos. That's all it is.
So the video I was talking about was of the first guy, the hippie-looking dude inside the church screaming at people.
I got it.
His argument makes zero sense.
Yeah, here's him and Don Lemon.
It's shameful. It's shameful to interrupt a public gathering of Christians in worship. But there were folks who said, I have to take care of my flock. And listen, we live in there's a constitution, the First Amendment to freedom of speech and freedom to assemble and protest.
Yes, but it's also illegal to interrupt someone's worship.
Yeah.
That's the hope of these cities. That's the hope of the world.
It's private property. You don't have a right to go in there and do that.
Is it? I always thought church was considered public property.
No, it's not.
Or open to the public.
Yeah. Open to the public is not the same as public property.
Yes,
People make that mistake all the time.
Okay.
It's like, just because it's a church doesn't mean you can't be trespassed.
Yeah,
if you
true.
go in there and cause disruption, you can be like, no, you're out.
Hey, you piss in one pool. It was my mistake. I was drunk, okay? I was trying to find the bathroom, and I found like this little bowl that was in the middle of the thing where people were splashing. I don't know. Right. Catholics are weird.
This one I watched this over and over several times. And
I just don't get it.
But did you try to talk to them? As no one is willing to talk.
Look, people are there with their kids.
Let me be like, talk to them. They don't want to talk. They're there to disrupt.
I'm a Christian. We're here to worship.
You're a Christian, my ass.
The left like to say that,
Can't
but they
be a
never
gay
really
Christian.
No. And when God created heaven and earth, he said, I'm creating Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve. I'm sorry. Look, if you're gay, I don't care. Do whatever you want to do. Just leave my farm animals alone. And don't act like it's not a sin, because it is.
Yeah. Scripture is very clear.
Yeah. And I tell my sister she's going to hell all the time. And she's like, I already am. I'm in the valley.
You know what? You could actually say that that's the work of Satan, and we need to bring back the Crusades.
Oh, the Crusades were fucking bloody, dude.
But they were awesome.
Oh, yeah. Okay, here's about this ranting lunatic. Basically, he is a paid protester. He was harassing D.C. National Guard a few months back. He's coordinated with Don Lemon, as we already saw. And, yeah, these are multiple fucking videos of him doing this stupid shit.
Christians, all these comfortable white people who are living lavish, comfortable lives while children are dragged into concentration camps. You're living real life, nice lives with your lattes, doing absolutely nothing for your Latino and Somali brothers and sisters.
Okay.
They're not our brothers and sisters. They're like, not all of them are bad, but the majority of the ones that he's pretending to protect, he's getting paid to say these things about, are parasites. They're just here to just take what they can take until it's all dried up, and then they move on to the next thing.
Yeah, I make fun of the blacks a lot, but I don't consider like all the black people, but you have enough bad apples in there, and it's like because hey, they're fucking it up for you. Like if they have more white trash hillbillies like me, we'd fuck up the white race completely. That's just my belief. You have enough of these people who are doing these things, and whatever religion or creed or color you are, it's going to look bad on all the other honest people who are just trying to get by every day or trying to live a normal life and not make waves.
That's why I make a point. There, just because you're Hispanic or any other race doesn't make you here illegally. When you're here illegally, I want you out.
Yeah,
it's that simple. I don't make any difference. It's people be like, oh, I've been seeing this a lot all over. Well, they're not going after they're going after the criminals.
As soon as you enter the country illegally, you are a criminal.
I understand prioritizing those that have committed other crimes. Like there's a lot of the rapists and murderers and all these other things that, yes, the Trump administration is prioritizing. But then they'll show them taking some guy that's hasn't done any of those things and deporting me and say, see, they're not just doing that. Well, of course, he's here illegally. There's a deportation order. He has to go. That's just how it works.
I mean, it's like you're a police officer and you go into a bank that's being robbed. And you arrest the bank robber, and then you're talking to a witness, and then one of the witnesses, you run a check on him, and he's got a warrant on for his arrest.
Yeah.
But he wasn't doing anything wrong, so just let him go. No, you arrest him because he has an active warrant.
Like
just because a lot of these people are just happen to be illegal, and then in that area, and guess what? They got captured.
Right.
Yeah, like
doesn't matter. You were here illegally.
Can't imagine the logic behind it. If I was to trespass into Area 51. And just go and make myself a cup of coffee, and they're like, "Oh, you need to leave." And I'm like, "I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't hurt anybody. I'm still not supposed to be there. That's the thing. I'm trespassing."
Yeah, and that's the same point. That's the same point. They're trespassing in the United States,
and they keep misusing the term due process. Right? When you're here illegally, due process is literally just discovering that you're here illegally.
Yeah.
Once you're here, it's like if somebody breaks into your house, right? In your house, you don't call the police and they don't come and like, okay, well, I know he's here unlawfully, but we have to wait for a judge to get an order to get him to leave. That's not really how it works. They're going to arrest him and take him away.
And then they figure everything out. Asking questions and investigating.
Exactly.
And because everyone's been thinking, hey, well, they didn't do anything illegal. Well, unfortunately, by the FACE Act from 1994, if you would like to read the highlighted part there, Ram.
Let's see. Number 2, intentionally injuring, intimidating, or interfering with, or attempting to injure, intimidate, or interfere any person by force, threat of force, or physical obstruction, exercising or seeking to exercise the First Amendment right of religious freedom at a place of religious worship. Yeah, it's pretty clear right there. What they did was very illegal.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, intimidation right there. And just that alone.
And does anyone at this table want to place a bet on whether anyone's going to be arrested for this or charged?
Wasn't Don Lemon charged on Martin Luther King Day?
He got dropped. Like I said earlier, the judge fucking threw it out. Some liberal judge. So now Pam Bondi has to go. She wants to pursue it. She needs to go to their Supreme Court of the state and issue charges, but they're based on a grand jury's summation or judgment. Yeah. So, but yeah, that lower court is like, no.
At what point can we throw out these judges?
I mean, for most judges, their
stuff is ridiculous.
Most of these judges are elected. So,
well, in this case, I don't remember the specifics, and I wish I would have wrote this stuff down. But this particular type of judge, and I can't remember what it's called. Apparently, they're appointed by 10-year terms. There was a attorney that was explaining this online, and that's why. So you get these people that do this, and you get because they're lower judges. They don't even do like criminal prosecutions or anything like that. No. They literally, this is the kind of stuff they do. They do these real minor things. They determine whether or not charges will be filed, things like that. I didn't know that judges had anything to do with that. I always thought that was prosecutors. This was something I just learned.
Yeah.
I didn't think the judges had anything to do with that. That prosecutors decided whether or not prosecutors.
Yeah, whoever like the DA, or if they would decide whether they want to run charges on it or just like plea it out or what.
I didn't think a judge had anything to do with that. But hey, I learn something new every day, But yeah, that's basically what it is. They're hired on these 10-year terms, and so you can't just remove them easily.
Oh, you could very easily, unfortunately, be very illegal. But maybe I get lucky and get one of those Democratic judges that just feel sorry for me. I would say identify as a Somali sandwich, and they'd be like, "Okay, you're free to go."
So apparently, while they're not technically political appointees, that's exactly how they get their jobs. People apply, and it's people in the right positions that know, and so they put in people with like-minded ideologies.
And it's ridiculous. I mean, I still believe, like, for any office that you hold, whether it's a senator or to a judge, you should all have term limits. I think, like, honestly, that's it. Especially with judges. I think a judge should have 10 years tops and then do something else.
Which is what that is. I mean, it's a 10-year thing, but still, that's a long time.
I think still fuck up a lot of shit, but I mean, hey, people voted for this crap, and
that's the thing. It was clearly a decision based on politics, not based on the law.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, technically, you know what? I mean, for like these elections for like actual judges, you don't even have to gone to law school.
Yeah. That's actually one thing I always thought was funny. Like elected judge positions, there are so many that have no requirements whatsoever. You literally just got to get elected. And I was imagining that one day, be up there as a judge, knowing nothing about the law other than layman stuff, and telling attorneys, "Shut up,
shut up, you're out of order." But that's literally on this book. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't care.
You're already miles ahead of these liberal judges.
What's fucked up is that, I mean, it's not only just judges, but you also have fucking like with sheriffs. A lot of sheriffs don't even have to have any, and I do mean nothing to do with any kind of law enforcement. They get elected, they're the sheriff now.
It's an elected position. It has nothing to do with
it's fucking
I think in Missouri, I lived in one town or one county where they did have one rule. If you when you became sheriff, you had to go to basically the police academy to get all the training. Now, you didn't have to pass all the physical stuff because you could be a fat old guy and get elected, but you had to pass all the classroom stuff and the firearms and all that kind of stuff. Otherwise, the election was considered null and void, which I thought was an interesting thing because at least it requires some kind of qualification. You can't just be some joker off the street, get elected by some chance, know absolutely nothing, and then start the job.
Yeah, that's weird. I was wondering how some of these people, like the fire chief or whatever, the trans fire chief, that was like, if I have to carry your husband out of a burning building, he shouldn't have gotten himself in that situation.
Oh, you're talking about that bitch from fucking California.
Yeah. I was wondering how some of them got into their positions. They just,
I'm guessing,
they were just there. They showed up.
DEI, sir. DEI.
A lot of it is DEI.
It's fucking ridiculous. But what do you gotta do? I mean, I could have suggestions, but then they would say I'm making terroristic threats. All right. Do we have any more to say about Don Lemon and his bullshit?
Can you give terroristic suggestions?
Well, my idea is fire ants and then like 4 little pegs in the ground. You can come up what you want with that, sir. Okay. Well, that was your douchebag of the week, or douchebags if you include the hillbilly hick.
He's a protester.
I mean,
he's nothing. He means nothing.
He's a paid shill. That's all he fucking is. And he needs to be taken away. Just like we all need to be taken away. We need to be taken away hard.
I need some takeaway.
You need some takeaway too, so I think we all need a little takeaway. Because I think it's time for James's takeaways. Go ahead and hit his intro.
James takeaways. Hear his voice resound. In the heart of a moment, the wisdom's found. Every thought's a treasure. Every laugh's a win. With confidence, we'll let the journey begin.
All right, James, take me away.
One of the strangest things in modern media is how openly some shows normalize racial hostility. As long as it points in the I can't talk. As long as it points in the approved direction, if you swap the races in half, the things said on daytime TV careers would end overnight. Equality doesn't mean selective standards. When media excuses racism instead of condemning it, it poisons trust and deepens division. You don't fight prejudice by rebranding it. Yes, I'm looking at you, Whoopi, and the rest of you in the view.
Oh,
okay,
we still need to
heard
get
about
rid
that,
of
but they were talking about white racism or anti-white racism, right? And they were mocking whites for it because I don't know if you know that some Asians and some white people went all the way to the Supreme Court and proved the anti-white racism that goes on in college admissions, where they have to have points, score way higher than say blacks.
Oh
right?
yeah,
That's proven. Right? But they were mocking it and mocking whites for caring about this and trying to bring up stuff like we'll be talking about. Oh yeah, back when I was born, we couldn't vote, we couldn't do this. Yeah, that was all rectified. So, punishing whites today and Asians, by the way, because they had to do the same thing against them.
Yeah, oh my God, because they're really good at math and shit. They have score off the charts. But nope, you can't go here. You need to be darker.
Exactly. You don't get to
yeah, absolutely,
to discriminate against people just because they're white or they're Asian.
It's reverse. It's reverse racism, which that's the term that's going around, but it's not. It's just racism.
And I'm like, so anyway, yeah. I was listening to her say that stuff, and I was like, this is ridiculous.
Did you look into the story of the Indian guy that said he was black so he could get into medical school?
I heard about that. I didn't look deep into it, but
it's pretty ridiculous. It's this Indian guy. He had very dark skin, and he realized that his grade point average wasn't good enough to get into medical school, but he noticed that there was a bunch of black students that had lower scores than him, and they were getting in, and he was like, "Well, what the hell?" So he shaved his head. He changed his name to Jamal or something, and they accepted him, and he was able to get in that way.
Yeah, but when he got there, when he was like, "Yes, sir. I may take this order, please." I would have. Didn't they that bust him?
He didn't have an accent. He was pretty well spoken, and he said he threw on like a fake, black.
What's up, man? I'm not saying
that. But he was able to get in like that, and I was like, "That's ridiculous. Why would you lower the standards for a certain group of people?
Welcome to America.
Why not make it the same for everybody?" And then you get the best of the best qualified people in their fields and things like that. Like that's not right.
That's actually what causes people to not trust, say, a black pilot or a black doctor. It's not because they're inherently worse. It's because of this sort of lowering of standards.
Oh my gosh.
You say, well, if they got into medical school, even if their standards to get in was lower, they still managed to pass it. Are you sure? And if they did they pass at the bottom or the top?
Yeah, I mean, all that. I mean, me personally, all that shit. It's the best person should be able to put into that.
Exactly.
I don't want a DEI hire that's going to be operating on my ass.
Yep.
I want a Jew doctor because Jew doctors are awesome. They are the best.
Seriously, I don't care. What I care about is their qualifications, earned qualifications, not we don't have enough blacks doing this. There's not enough representation, or we don't have enough women doing this. I
don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I want the best of the best. I want the most qualified person, and like they studied hard and they put in the work, and that's how they got there.
I don't want to be put in as a doctor because I will probably screw you up.
I think we've all seen the video of the female pilot that shows up late in her pajamas and she's screaming at the passengers saying that her husband just decided to divorce her and she's having a real shit time. And this guy gets up, he's like, "I don't feel safe on this plane," and they start mocking the guy for leaving. Like, no, that's some mental issues right there.
And then the plane went down and all died.
Probably.
I would know, but still, it's a reasonable reason to leave.
I would take a wild guess and say she didn't pass the psych eval. She's probably a DEI hire.
More than likely, yes. All right. Well, that was James' takeaways. As always, entertaining, thoughtful, and not homophobic at all. And so now it is time to play the game. So go ahead and hit the intro for that.
You know what time it is, baby. It's time to play some fucking games. My nipples are so hard right now.
All right, guys. Today we are playing Quiplash 3. It is on the screen with the code. Go to jackbox.tv. And we have to play some humorous, fun stuff because today's episode has been kind of depressing. And I'm wondering if it's because of the weather.
Select my character.
Yeah, what do you want your character to be, sir? Is everyone in? Yeah. Aww. Ram chose a star. I'm the grapist, so I chose the grapist. And James picked a banana.
Is it a banana?
Yeah, it's a banana.
Is it supposed to be the moon or something?
Oh, good lord.
It's yellow, so probably banana. I don't know.
Wait, what? We're live? Welcome to Quiplash 3, the secret of Skull Mountain.
There's skulls everywhere. That's the secret.
Yeah, I guess.
And if you didn't make it into the game, it's no big deal. Get in the audience and vote away.
I did like how the logo looks claymation almost.
Here's round 1. You'll get 2 prompts on your device to answer any way you please. You'll go head to head with another player's response, and everyone
Let's
else
see how I lose this week.
That's because it is. Oh yes, points. You score points based on the percentage of voters who like your answers. Clear enough? Sure hope so. Let's go.
All right. So what we got here? I still got time. Hold on, it says. All right.
Finally, let's see some action.
Sorry, I'm slow typing. Fingering is not my strong spot.
It better be funny.
What the most popular kid from your high school is probably doing right now. And don't say hosting Quiplash. Voting time.
I like that.
Sorry.
No. You can't use the podcast to get points. God damn it.
The national anthem would be played.
What? God damn it. You ass. I know that was you. You thought I was going to pick the other one, didn't you?
Yep. Because blank.
Oh, okay. Of course, come on. You're not fat, honey. You're just big bone. I swear. I love you.
Okay, looks like well on round 1 anymore. Let's see your scores.
Real time. No.
I got nothing.
Nothing.
Next up is a
The hell?
thing I call round 2. Prompts are more out there, and the points are doubled.
Let's see here.
go time.
All right, let's see what horrible things we came up with this time.
Up to bat, we have a sure sign your therapist has stopped listening to you. All right, vote.
I think that would mean that they were listening to you.
Let's see how they
Yeah.
handle an original theme for an escape room. Now it gets real. Pick your favorite.
Damn it! Mine was good.
Let's see the next one.
That's not a theme, though.
That is a theme.
Exercise that is far too extreme for most company retreats. Okay, everybody, pick your favorite.
Sex training. Team building exercise. Multiple people.
Multiple people, sir. Fuck off!
And now for Thriplash. Final chance to
Interesting.
make
You
your
might win
mark.
this one.
I doubt
You
it.
receive a prompt that requires 3 separate responses. Remember, big points mean big pressure. And you know what an odd number of players means. You'll be quipping against me, Schmitty, your host.
Oh, fuck off. Oh.
Did you get some good ones?
I hope so.
Time's running out.
You got 10 seconds.
God damn
See
it.
those strips? The 3 hottest trends of the summer will be blank, blank, and blank. All right, people, it's voting time.
Hey, 3,000
The
points.
3
Damn.
most ineffective things to write in the sand to signal a rescue plane.
Let's see what we got here. Fuck off. Help on vegan Somali in distress.
Free food.
Okay, choose your favorite.
God damn it. David's here.
I had my name in it.
But it's ineffective.
Or tragedy awaits. Let's see the final scores.
I know I wasn't going to be able to beat him, but
No.
damn it.
All right, nice.
I was not expecting that. I started off rough. My first round there, I sucked.
Hey, look, 100%. Jerking off to the podcast. It's raining men. I love this.
Sex with fat girls.
Sex with fat girls. Oh my god.
That's so good.
Oh, all right, guys.
Wow.
That was fun. Congratulations, James. Another epic win for you. It's been a little bit, but I still lost. So fuck you both. Ram, final thoughts.
I'm fucking cold.
You're fucking cold. It's like a turtle. Is it hidden back in there? It's a turtle.
It's like a rabbit hole.
I was in the pool. James, your final thoughts.
My final thoughts are that was a fun game. Like, subscribe, and follow all that stuff.
And if like the game said, if you want to jerk off to the podcast, I guess
Go right ahead.
Everyone has their own weird fetishes.
Unless you're cute and female, I do not want to see pictures or videos.
Well, how would they jerk off if they're a female?
He said unless.
Yeah, but how?
I suppose I could use a different word. Masturbate.
Okay, masturbate. Yeah, but technically, jerk off is a guy thing.
I have heard women use that same term. I don't really know why.
I've never heard one of them, unless they're like one of those.
No, not
women.
Right? You heard it here. If you're a cute female, send in videos of you flicking your bean to the OFO podcast.
We here at the OFO podcast, we do not discriminate. Feel free to send all your double clicking your mouse videos to the following address. Yeah, we don't have an address.
We promise we won't share it.
We will like and subscribe to your content, though. We won't be able to comment because it's kind of hard to type with one hand. My final thoughts. I'm glad to be back. I know this is Sunday, so thank you for being patient with us. I'll try to get this all up and running before I go to sleep tonight. All in all, fun show. I had a lot of fun. Don't watch the new Running Man. It sucks balls. And this cold can fuck off.